Hello and welcome to Jason Albert TV. I'm Jason Albert. By now, I'm sure most of you had heard the controversy around the classic Christmas song, Baby It's Cold Outside. Many people are stating that this song is offensive. This song is inappropriate. This song is old-fashioned. This song needs to be changed. My problem with this whole controversy are the people that are sitting there saying, hey, just let it go. It's not that big of a deal. It's not offensive. It's a perfectly fine song. It's a classic. Stop being so sensitive. I cannot stand that narrative. I cannot stand when somebody doesn't take someone else's feelings into consideration, when somebody doesn't put their shoes in someone else's shoes. I cannot stand that. And you're not looking deep into the unintentional meanings of this song. You really have to look deep into this song to get a good feeling as to what other people are thinking. What about all of the other classic Christmas songs? So I started listening to all of them. In my listening voyage, I realized that most of these songs were made way back in the day. I think songs like Baby It's Cold Outside don't need to be redone. They need to be removed from the playlist. And as I'm listening to all these other songs, I'm hearing things that are potentially offensive to different people. This got me thinking, we need somebody to step up and write a song that is going to be for the modern day. A Christmas song that everybody can listen to. A Christmas song that nobody finds offensive. And that's what I have done. I have written that exact song, and I'm going to share that song with you coming up right after I go through kind of my writing strategy, okay? While writing the song, the first thing I thought about was obviously I can't have a song like Baby It's Cold Outside. That's what started this whole controversy. So we can't have a song about love. We can't have a song about relationships. We can't have a song about all I want for Christmas is you. We can't have a song about mistletoe. When I hear those things, all I'm hearing is sexual misconduct. I'm hearing sexual abuse, sexual harassment. I'm hearing that disgusting four-letter word, yuck. Then next I thought, okay, no love song. What about something about the white Christmas? Whoa, Jason, you better erase those lyrics. Wow, talk about racism in a Christmas song. White Christmas, really? Wow. Let me go ahead and write that song. All the people that sing those songs and listen to those songs, they are white supremacists. White supremacists. I'm dreaming of a white... What, really? You're not dreaming of a darker-skinned Christmas? Really, racist person? Racism? Bigotry? Not only is it racist, but it's also very climate change denier-like. Obviously, the planet is heating, so no, you're not going to get a white Christmas. What about the people that never get a white Christmas? What about the people in SoCal? What about the people in Texas? What about those people? So then I started thinking about the North Pole, right? The North Pole is a pretty decent symbol of Christmas, and it's got the elves. Well, the elves. Are you not aware of the disgusting history of the United States of America? You ever heard of, I don't know, slavery? You ever heard of, I don't know, Abraham Lincoln Emancipation Proclamation? I don't know, Jim Crow? You ever heard of these things? Civil rights movements? We're going to sit here and glorify slavery in the North Pole? You think those elves have a choice? Yeah, no crap, unemployment is low in the North Pole. They have no choice. They have to work. I wonder what happens when an elf gets fired. You never seen a homeless elf, have you? No. I wonder what they do with them. Yeah, let's not go ahead and spread these slavery lies. Slave ships, slave sleighs, if you know what I'm saying. And don't get me started on the reindeer. All these songs about the 8 tiny reindeer. Have you ever seen a real reindeer fly? What's going on at the North Pole that PETA is not involved? Where the hell's PETA on this? You've got reindeer flying. If I have ever heard of a place that you should investigate for animal testing, illegal animal testing, it'd be the North Pole. I don't just care about the welfare of elephants. I'll card it up and link it down. I also care about the welfare of reindeer. And the most radioactive reindeer of all, Rudolph, no one's investigating his nose. I wonder how many other reindeer are going to catch that particular radioactive nuclear exposure type mutation of the genome. And the guy who is in control of all this, Santa Claus. Well, surely a song about Santa Claus everybody would love. Wrong. Again, put your shoes in other people's shoes. Let's talk about this. He just goes into everybody's house in the middle of the night. What about the people that are victims of burglarizations, victims of breakings and enterings? What about those people that are traumatized from these experiences? Now, if they have a chimney, they're freaking out. Because some guy coming through, what if they don't have a chimney? How is he getting into your house? You think, well, there's no chimney, my doors are locked, my windows are locked, but somehow he gets into every house. If you're not freaking out about this, Let's talk about gifts. He gives every kid gifts. Well, you know what? In the real world, all kids get different gifts. Now, there are some kids that are wicked poor and don't get gifts. Meanwhile, there's other kids that are more rich and they tend to get more gifts. I wonder, why does Santa favor the rich kids and not the poor kids? Yeah, let's think about that, because not all kids get a bunch of Christmas gifts, so we need to stop singing songs about it because it's offensive. The only way to get all children up to this level is to bring all children down to this level. What I mean by that is, if some kids down here are getting no gifts, all kids should get no gifts. And the only time kids should get gifts is when all kids can get gifts. You know, a lot of these songs will talk about gifts for the girls and the boys. Interesting. Way to not take into consideration the, the genderless, maybe the non-binary, maybe the gender fluid, maybe the babies. What about the kids that are born and they haven't marked a gender or a sex on the birth certificate? What about the kids that are 4, 5, and 6 and haven't yet gone through their gender reveal parties? What about these kids? What about the kids that identify as one of the other 90 plus genders that are out there? And what if we make a song that lists all the genders? What about the genders that show up tomorrow? What about all the new ones we have to add to the list? Does this song just perpetually keep getting longer? So then I thought, well, maybe I'll write a song about decorations. Decorations are pretty, right? Are they? Does everybody think decorations are pretty? Are these pretty? Pretty is in the eye of the beholder, the one who holds the bee. And what about the biggest decoration of all, the most popular, the Christmas tree? What's a Christmas tree? It is an actual tree that you've cut down to bring in your house so that it can die. You ever heard of deforestation? Ever heard of reducing the amount of rainforest? Ever heard of the giant panda? Maybe we'll remove all the flash from Christmas. Let's talk about how nice it is that you get to be home for Christmas, spend time with your family. What about the people that lost their homes in natural disasters? What about the people that don't have a family? What about the people whose cars broke down and they can't quite make it to their home for Christmas? We're not thinking about these people, folks. Shoes and shoes on the same feet. Then I thought, okay, maybe I'll write about it's the season of joy. Christmas is a joyful holiday. Oh, wait. Pretty sure throughout the year, it's possible that somebody had something happen to them that wasn't so joyful, and that carries on regardless of the day that it is. Yeah, think about those people that aren't in a time of joy, that are in a time of, unjoy? Kim Jong-un-joy? Okay, what about holiness? And the good Lord Jesus Christ Almighty, to him and to undo to theirs, or however that prayer goes. What about Jesus? What about Jesus Christo? What about him? What about, it's the holiest of holy days. Oh, holy night, is it? I can't tell you how many people, because I don't know the statistic, but I can't tell you how many people that when they think of Christmas, they don't necessarily connect the religious meaning to it. They're not going to church. They're not singing happy birthday to Jesus Christ. Okay? What about those people? Maybe they are religious. They just don't share in the religious aspects. They just celebrate the Christmas. And then I thought, wait a minute. Christmas. Not everyone even celebrates Christmas. What about those people? After all this contemplating, all this writing, I'm happy to say that I have written the best, politically correct, non-offensive Christmas song for everybody. And I'm going to sing it for you right now. December 25th, it's the 25th day of December. You just repeat that. That's it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. See you later, crocodile. I hope you guys really liked that. That was just, that's what we call comedic genius.